Welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create the different pages that are going to populate your portfolio. So if you take a look, we're talking about these pages that run along the top navigation bar that link to the corresponding pages in the body of your home page. We're going to go through a full tutorial on how to create the pages and link them in the future. But for right now, we just want to have all of the pages laid out for us. If you had taken a break between the first video and this one, you probably got logged out of Weebly. And if you just go to Weebly.com, click the login button and enter in your credentials, we'll be brought to a page that kind of looks like this. By this point, if this is their first site, they're only going to have one here. Mine, again, was still named JS Photography. We're going to rename that and a whole bunch of other things. All you have to do is click Edit Site to the side of it. If you have other websites, they may appear above or below the site you want to edit. Alright, so as expected, we're brought here to the Weebly editor view with all our drag and drop items to the side. Because we're going to do a lot of structure here, we're not going to drag as much in as you'd think, but we do have some options along the top, and one of them is pages. So we'll be dealing a lot with that today. For starters, let's just go ahead and rename our main page. This should also rename the overall name of the website. So instead of seeing JS Photography like I saw on the previous site, now this one's going to say My Portfolio. You can name it, your name or anything you'd like. If then you click on Pages at the top, you see that there are a bunch created for us, and this template included a blog and a portfolio and a contact. Now, depending on the type they are, you'll see different gray kind of shaded icon to the side. We don't really want anything other than the primary page style. So this one called blog actually takes on the blog style. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. So from the list, you'll click on that item. It'll actually change the viewer at the main section of the page. You can hit delete. And it'll ask you, are you sure you want to delete? We don't want a blog on our portfolio. The others that exist, they may have content in them. For example, there's a portfolio page, oddly enough, and it has some pictures and everything. It may be more tedious to delete them all than it would be to just start fresh. So I'm also going to delete this one and just create pages as we go. Under contact, this one's relatively simple, but still, I don't want to have a form for anybody to fill in. I'm going to delete that one as well, leaving us only with the home page. To add additional pages, we're just going to hit the plus sign and then choose a few options. Let's again remember the types of pages that we want to create. We have our home page. We're going to have to start with that one. That's going to be our landing spot. There's also the Career Exploration, abbreviated CE in this demo. We also have School and Program Research, Resume, Personal Reflection, Service, Academic Coursework and Projects, Career Activities, and of course the About Me section. There's also going to be one hidden page actually linked at the bottom of the Academic Coursework and Projects for spillover of the things that you've done in classes. So let's go ahead and get started. We have Home. I'm going to hit Add, and we're just going to pick Standard Page. If you name this one CE for Career Exploration, you're going to match the theme that I've created. We're going to leave Hide in Navigation unchecked. If we check that, it's not going to appear here. In fact, if I click out of here, it should automatically update to show CE. If I click Hide in Navigation, it's going to go away. We don't want that. Later we'll use that, but not for this one. There are different types that we want to use. If for any of these an image shows up or anything like that, you can click, and I actually recommend clicking No Header for all of these. That's it. We have a page created and it's completely blank. We have plenty of opportunities to populate those as we continue to work through high school and the rest of our ePortfolio. Now I'm just going to repeat the same process for all of the other pages. As another example, another standard page, called School and Program Research, just the initials for me. I'm going to choose no header, and then done. And you can see they're starting to populate across the top of the navigation. Another standard page, R for resume. No header, done. I'll speed up the creation of the rest of them and we'll come back to the hidden page in just a second. Okay, here we are on the last page. I'm just going to name it About, and no header. And now we have everything that we do want to be visible. Career exploration, school and program research, resume, personal reflection, service, academic coursework and projects, career activities, and about me. There was one other page that we had to create, and that was the spillover for the academic coursework and projects. Click plus again, make it a standard page. I actually named mine Academic Coursework and Projects Extras, and I don't want it to appear here. In fact, I don't want it to appear anywhere in this whole row, so I'm going to go ahead and click not only no header, but this hide in navigation option. Notice it disappeared. Now, we're going to still be able to edit it, but in order for someone to reach it, they're going to either need to know the address for it, or we'll have to build in a link. We will build in a button later. So if I hit done, now you can see all of the pages. If anything is out of order, you can reorder by dragging when you hover your mouse across the leftmost side of these pages. So if I wanted to switch R and PR, which I don't, I can drag them like that, and they update here. So let's drag them back. I don't want that. So A, C, and P extras, I might as well place it here. You can see with this grayed out little eyeball with a line through it that it's a it's not an item that's here. It's not going to show up in that navigation. And whenever you're satisfied and you think you have everything you need to kind of create a nice saving point, now Weebly is going to be saving your work along the way, but if you want to be able to go to the actual web and see your updated portfolio, you can click Publish. If you don't do that, your changes won't be live. They'll still be saved, but they won't be live to the public. You'll get this link that you can follow, and anyone can follow, and it'll see now, portfolio is not complete. We still got a jellyfish, but it's renamed. We also have all of the links created that we can navigate to by clicking these abbreviations. In the next video, we'll take a look at how to create the home page and link to all of these pages. And until then, have a great day.